Hi everybody, Claire here from Buttercup Creations Art. How are you all doing? Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking all time to watch my video. So today we're going into part 2. So the last time was doing all the the different layers of fabric there, and then I started with this, and this is how I finished off. So this is going to be the tree to the Peter Rabbit junk journal. So this will be the whole cover. This is the back and the spine. These are actually only satin temporary, so I will sew them on afterwards once I've put the lace down through the spine, or whatever fabric I use for the spine. So then they'll go over, so it's like the trees starting to go around the journal, blah blah blah, as you do. It's like trying to mincing my words. So what I'm going to do today with you guys is just the basic of the leaves. This is so simple. I've got some of this. Where did I put the rest of it? So it's a real nice colour. It's by Anchor, and what colour have we got it as? Well, it doesn't say what colour it is, but it's 215, the shade of green. So we're going to use some of this, and we're going to just start off creating leaves. I'm not going to be covering loads of leaves on the tree. I'm just going to do, the basics around here, because and then I want this greenery coming up through here with a couple of little wildflowers going on. So let's get started. So I've still got it on my frame. I'm at a bit of a distance because otherwise I'll keep going out of shot, she says. And I'm trying to move this beast. I'm actually looking at the moment for a stand for it. There's one on Marketplace that I need to get hold of the lady and see if she's still got it available, which will obviously be better for doing showing, because then I can actually attach a camera and show you. Right, so I'm just going to go straight down to one point at the beginning. So it's just going to be basic leaves, nothing too fancy or technical. So just straight down into there. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to work either side. So I'm just going to come down a little bit from the top of the point there. Bring the needle up. And then I'm going to go back down to where this came in there. So it all leads down into a point. Like so. And then I'm going to go there again. So just down a bit from the second one you've done, she says. Okay. Normally I'm looking right over the top of these. So how have you all been keeping? It's the same day for me as the first video of this going up. I've got all my housework done. I finished doing this, got my housework done, and then, had my lunch, and I thought, right, let's get back in making another video. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to do 2 videos a week. Obviously I'll most probably be creating more in that time, so I'm ahead of myself. So for any unexpected circumstances, I can just load it up. But yeah, at the moment it's going to be 2 videos per week. So I'm aiming to do Tuesdays and Fridays. So I'm not bombarding you with loads of videos. So we're just going around to this side now. So we're just going to do the same again. We're just going to go up. Yeah, so my mission is 2 days a week of filming, and then 1 day of the week I will be making stuff to go and get up onto my Etsy shop. That's all you're doing, is just moving backwards and forwards, and every time you do, you come up to back up to the top. If you're just going down one space, it'll actually create the effect that you're creating the shape where it goes outwards. There we go. And I'm just going to do one more here, she says. I know where I'm going, there. And then we'll go on to the next, creating the leaves. So I'll just come up close so you'll be able to see what I've done so far. There we go. So creates that style. There we go. So a very simple stitch. So holding on to the thing as best as I can. So we're going to go into the next one. I'm just going to take some of that there a minute, just so it holds it down like that, and then we're going to go to that. Let's go up a bit more. Up a bit more. So you don't have to do the leaves to the size of obviously the tree, because this is all about creating your piece of artwork. So it hasn't got to be to scale, like little green dots everywhere. Because it's like when I do my flowers, that when I do like say daisies and then lavender, we all, you know, to reality, they're virtually the same size, or depending on what daisy you get, but they're virtually to the same size. So, but it's all about creating an abstract piece of work. That's my excuse anyway, and I'm sticking to it. So, and it's the same as like doing these leaves. You haven't got to do hundreds and hundreds. Just those few you do on each branch will show that it's, you know, what time of the season it is and that it's a tree. So, yeah. Someone's alarm's going off. One more, just to there. Oh, oh. And then we're going to go one here, I think. So this is just giving you the idea on how I do this and how actually quickly it is. I mean, you could, if you know, get up in the morning, get your bit of housework done, you know, put the, you know, slow cooker on or hot pot on, and then spend a day creating this cover, and it is done in no time, because it goes fast once you're in the roll of it. It's amazing how quick this all works together. how it comes together, should I say. So yeah, using any of those scraps that you've got. I mean, in these embroidery silks, they're cheap enough. I mean, you don't have to get, I mean, I got 2 containers with like the rainbow effect of the different tones of the colours and that. But that's because I do a lot more of these. I mean, if you're doing it for the first time, you know, you haven't got to go out and buy a load and load of colours. Just get 4 silks. So you want two different tones of green, and then you could have like a yellow for the centre of a flower. You don't even have to do the centre of flowers, and then a colour to, you know, the petals of the flower, and that's it. And then you're using scraps for the rest of it. I mean, I am certainly not any embroidery, you know, genius. I just go on different things that I've learned over the time. Right, so I'm going to tie this off, and then we're going to go up to there, and we'll do some coming down there, because I think what I want to do is create a little branch, maybe in there. Just have a couple of more leaves there. That's it. So if anyone panics about my knots, have no fear. When I actually put this onto the actual journal itself, it is every part, all knots are glued down. So there's no chance of them coming away. Okay. So next place, we'll have some coming off of here. So I'm going to make sure I'm still in frame, and then make sure I've got this comfortable, which I haven't. Like so, that's it. I'm going to have a leaf coming from there. So there. Weather's been grey today. Good old grey weather. We did have a bit of rain. It really came down heavy earlier, and then just stopped. But it has been really, really foggy the last couple of days. Okay. So I've got this as a custom order, and then I've got another 2 to get done, which I'm really looking forward to, because one, I've never done that sort of style. Well, it's what it's not, I wouldn't say it's a style, but it's like all about puppies and dogs, our little fluffy friends. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And then I'm aiming to try and get some, you know, christening ones done. Create some christening covers. Don't know how I'm going to do that. Still trying to find a design that I want to create. Okay, it's looking good. Now I want to do one coming away from that, going the other way. So yeah, just trying to think of all these ideas. But I've my lovely husband, love him to bits, even though I must drive him crazy with all my crafts. He actually treated me to, as because obviously my birthday's at Christmas as well, so for my birthday and Christmas present he brought me a digital cutter, vinyl cutter. So I've because I brought a load of tote bags, and now I'll be able to put a design on. It's all about crafting, obviously. So I want to do some for junk journaling. I've already made up the images. Ones for crocheting, and then some for foraging. Because obviously I know quite a few people who are, as I call, country bumpkins, who like foraging and creating arts and crafts with what nature gives us. Okay, so I'll go on, get some more going. So see what I mean? Oh, I do like this. And you've got to, haven't you? You've got to like your own work for it to work. If I didn't like it, it wouldn't go out. Okay. Let's get the next one up. Oh. And then okay. Oh, come on. That's it. Let's find it. I'm just gonna go up to there. Where's the moon frame? Oh yes, I can just see my hand. I can just see my hand. Go on there. That's it. Well done. So yeah, when I get my stand, I will be able to do, because obviously I've been asked if I could do close-ups of some of the slow stitches that I do. At the moment, it's I'll be moving the camera up and down, and I don't really want to do that to you guys. So what I'm going to do is, once I've got the stand, then I'll be able to do that a bit more better. But when I go, if I'm just doing a filming of, say I'm doing the filming of certain flowers, and then I think I might be able to, if I've got one of these, I'll be able to show you on that, which I will do. I'm trying to find some of these so I can actually make proper packs, so that like you wouldn't have to just have it kept in a frame, that you'd be able to incorporate it into your journal cover, and then you've always got a frame as well. That's what I'm aiming to do. Oh, come on, there we go, thank you. Right. hope that doing these videos, it will give you, you know, and some new ideas, or, you know, if you're not sure what style you want to do, or fancy something different, doing it, oh, wrong bit there, fancy doing a different type of journal cover and using up your scraps, and you definitely haven't got a sewing machine, because this is what this is ideal for as well, is if you haven't got a sewing machine. Okay, one more in there, I think, she says, if I can get it in there. Yeah, it's definitely ideal if you haven't got a sewing machine. Okay, so and then I'm going to do one more here. I've got one puppy jumping around on the bed. She's not a puppy anymore, really. So we've got somebody who's wanting to rehome their pug. And she is a beautiful black colour. Oh, and such a squishy looking face. So we said that we were really interested, because that's one of my regrets when we had Boo, is that she never had a companion, and that, and plus it'd be nice, you know, to give another puppy a new, you know, a loving home. So we do spoil our Daisy. At Christmas, my children were shocked at how many presents that she's got under the tree. I mean, one of them was a bed, a brand new bed, and then her blanket. She is spoiled. But all my children are grown up, so we can spoil a puppy. So yes, yeah, she had 16 Christmas presents under the tree. It's like... Yeah, so we got we videoed her opening her very first Christmas present. It was like, what do you do here? With our old dog Boo. She'd be straight in there. Oh, I might have to press pause. Don't know what Fanny Ann's up to. She's done a runner down the stairs. Right, let me just put pause on the video a second. I'll be right back. Back again. She had to spend a penny. It was like, quick emergency, get downstairs fast. Right, do I do another one? No, we'll leave that there. So we'll take that off and then we'll get a couple more done, she says. So yes, they'd brought their daughter, the pug, because she moved back from London up to here with her family. So they brought her a pug through lockdown, where she's gone back to London now because she can get back into work. She's had her baby and everything, and yeah, and I think they're quite an elderly couple. So they struggle to take, you know, because it's all hills around here, taking the dog for a walk. So I was like, as soon as we heard, that's absolutely fine, because we love going walking. We like muddy puddles, putting our wellies on. That's us. So yes. So we might have a new addition to the household. I don't know if they've quite made the decision yet. I mean, I know it can be very hard for some people, to let go. But yeah, they know my sister-in-law. So it's my sister-in-law who's put us forward and saying if you do make that decision, there's a loving home waiting for her. And like my husband's going, oh, says we could go camping in our tent, 2 dogs. So that was it. He was then looking for camper vans. Put the babies in. Right, because we are determined to do that this year. We've had 2 years where we haven't been able to go do our camping. So this year we're going to our favourite place, because there's a beach just down the road where you can take your dogs, have a nice ice cream, and relax. In there. I don't know, because there's still quite a bit of thread there, so I'm trying to use it up instead of wasting. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Right, oh, flip that around and tie off. There's my rubbish bin, my rubbish basket. Oh, sorry, guys. So yeah, at Christmas, all the ladies of my husband's side of the family decided that for Christmas we would create, each of us would craft something and put it into the hampers and make one big hamper, with 10 items in from each lady. Worked out so cheap for one, which is fantastic, because it's like you think trying to get 10 presents for 10 ladies, all different tastes. So these are there. So what I done is I made notebooks, like shopping notebooks, so the slim long ones, and I covered in fabric and done some of my stitching on there, and then a little fabric thing to the side where you could put a pen, and then I made scented candles as well. But yeah, I had loads of beautiful things. I got this from my sister-in-law who crafts baskets, so I've got that sat on my desk next to me, holding my little bits and pieces in. What else did I get? Oh, bath salts, handmade soaps and face cloths, knitted face cloths, which was really nice, all cotton. What else I got? Oh, great big willow wreath made, which I've got hanging up in my hallway now, because it's of all dried leaves and flowers, so it's really nice. So it's an all-season one. What else did I get? Got loads of goodies in there, I just can't remember now. But I thought, what a lovely idea. So I think we'd do, Christmas cake, Dundee cake, which was lovely. Jams, pickles. So yeah, it was nice, and we said that we're going to do it again for next Christmas. Oh, that's such a clever idea. Such a clever idea. Shame we can't do it for the men. But I don't think the men would appreciate smelly candles and bath salts. Well, some men would. But I don't think our boys will. They're like farmers and, and things like that. Not their sort of thing. Oh, what's that there? What's that there? Got something come up through there. What's come up through there? That's it. Got it. I got it. There's what else? Yes, I can't believe we're already midway through January. It's like time's flying by already so quickly. I've got lots of ideas in my head. I've got a greenhouse coming. So we've decided that, because it's hard to get allotments here, so we've decided that what we're doing is we're going to actually have a greenhouse in the garden, and we're going to grow our veg in there. Because I didn't realise, we watched a hack one day of somebody using the reusable shopping bags, the big heavy duty ones, as potato bags, growing potatoes in. And I was like, I've got a collection of them. You know, when you go shopping and you forget you carry a bag, but you don't want to pay 20p for a silly poxy bag that falls apart every 5 minutes. So I always come away with these big, big reusable bags. So, yeah, so I've got a bit of a collection. I've got Disney ones, Christmas ones, unicorn ones, butterfly ones. So, yes, anyway, they were using them as growing potatoes in. I was like, oh, that's going to be so nice that we can grow our potatoes, you know, through the season. And our tomatoes, because we like growing tomatoes. And we're going to do sunflowers this year because of our parrot. He likes his sunflower seeds, and I like my sunflower seeds. So it's just going to be the basics veg that we can grow in there: carrots, tomatoes, cucumber. Oh, my eye went all blurry then. Seeing double. Potatoes, some onions, especially spring onions in the summer with my salads. Right, okay, so where else do we want one? We want one just here, don't we? So I'm just gonna pop you there. I'm just gonna go into there. Into there. We'll have a little diddy one here. I don't want to make the video too long. Don't want to bore you guys already. Okay, I'll do it on the other side. We'll actually put a couple here, but I'll do that off camera, because then on the next video we'll be starting on the bottom area and getting the flowers and the different layers of grass done. Because now moving back in here, I've forgotten where I've put stuff, you know, as you do. Actually, I'm not going to tie it off, because I'm actually going to do a leaf coming down through there. So guys, that's the basis of it. I mean, and if I stand up and I'll bring it in closely so you can see there with the leaves. I'm going to do a couple more here and most probably some there, and you'll see that's how it goes. So if I can do it, I know you guys can certainly do it. And you know, just the simple little things, simple stitches can create such brilliant pieces. Well, I think so anyway. So right, I will see you on video 3. I hope you have a lovely day, and happy crafting, guys. Take care. Bye.